What's up, guys? It's Greg, and I'm back once again with another legendary DXP campaign strategy video. Today we are looking at level 3-5, and I gotta be honest with you guys, this is one that I have struggled with. As you can see, I have not even gotten my 3 stars on it. So honestly, I'm going to present to you what I've been able to use, the strategy I've been able to use in order to defeat it. And be able to progress through the levels, but I don't know the best strategy for this, so I'm going to rely on you guys. Let me know what works better than what I am presenting to you today. Obviously, you know, my best is 52 victory points, and the best on the level is 119, so I'm clearly very off, and I'm clearly missing the point. So again, just, you know, let me know what works best, you know. Yeah, I'm going to need you guys on this one. So once again, this is an encounter with Darissa. We defeat her 4 times. The Master Strike, as always, is players with 6 cards in their hand will reveal a magic card or put 2 on top of their deck. The scheme is called Overwhelming Hordes. There are 8 twists, and you use an extra henchman group. Upon a twist coming out, play the top 2 cards of the villain deck, and evil wins when 12 villains escape. So, right from the get-go, there's going to be a lot of villains, a lot of henchmen, and you're going to have lots of opportunities to defeat lots of enemies. So, you know, just keep that in mind. You know, you're gonna be fighting Darissa. You're gonna be fighting the henchmen. Yeah, that's the way it is. We're going off against this with Lollycooler, Hog, and Lord Cedric of the Citadel. And you know, like I was saying, you know, this is one that I have really struggled with regards to getting the victory points. And you know, the strategies that I've found to work best really involve picking one of 2 routes and sticking with them. The first one is ranged, and the ranged strategy is a modified Hog strategy in so much as you focus on Hog's ranged cards, so strength in numbers, Deadeye, and well spent, but you also mix in Lollycooler's ranged card, which is I Got You Covered. The plus side to this is that you're getting a good deal of attack, and that's mainly coming from Deadeye, and it only gets helped by well spent. The downside, at least for me, is that it feels like I'm using Hog improperly because I'm not focusing on generating recruit. The other route that I find is good is magical card draw, which is plain and simple scoop up as many magic heroes and card draw heroes as you can. The focus here is on Lollycooler, so the card draw, you know, card draw is amazing. And you'll rack up a good deal of attack due to Handed Over and Magic Barrier. Again, Magic Barrier is from Lord Cedric. It's also pretty nice that there are 2 copies of Blade of the Fallen, the villain. It costs 6 to defeat him, and is worth 2 victory points plus 1 for each magic hero you have at the end of the game. It's also a very good idea to grab Leader of the Vanguard, even though it doesn't match with the magic theme, because you're drawing additional cards, and all of them are going to be, well, I can't say all of them because you still have the fixer heroes mixed in, but you know, the card draw should give you more opportunities to get those orange wall heroes, and you know, by extension, you will have more chances to laugh at how puny Darissa and her villains actually are. So there is an honorable mention here. I said that those are the 2 routes, but honorable mention is just the traditional Hog strategy. Grab all the recruit possible, and there aren't a ton of cards from the other heroes to aid in the recruit generation. There's Rally on Me, which is actually pretty nice, you know, in most situations. And I suppose you could make a case for Lightfoot being resource or recruit generation because of, you know, the fact that card draw can lead to profit. So yeah, with that lack of extra hero support, it can be difficult to pull off the hog strategy. And I guess what I'm trying to say here is that you have options. So I guess take a peek at what the gods of RNG have bestowed upon you, and kind of just start your way down that route. This being said, the route focused on Lollicooler and her amazing card draw is what I generally am inclined to go with. So let's take a look. We'll see how we do. Hopefully I'll beat my best of 52, and by extension, hopefully I will eke out the win. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope that you are staying happy, healthy, and well, it looks like we're going the traditional hog route. Yep, definitely going the traditional hog route. We do need to defeat a bunch of villains because, here we have the scheme. 8 twist villain deck contains extra henchman group, so lots and lots of villains. 32 cards in the villain deck, 33 technically because of the scheme twist. And when you play that, the top 2 cards of the villain deck get played. And if 12 villains escape, then evil wins. So, oof. Okay, so we're gonna go all money if we can, and then we're gonna try to go through, use strength in numbers, and then eventually we'll be trying to get well spent, and we will eventually also be trying to get the other hog card of Dead Eye. But hog strategy is where we're going, so we'll get rid of We Happy Few. Rally on Me, another great card for me because it's going to get me additional money. I am unfortunately going to have to sacrifice it because I have 2 shakedowns staring at me, and one is not as good without the other. Although, no, I'm going to get rid of one of the shakedowns. It's true I'm going to be sacrificing a little bit of the synergy because of it, but Rally on Me has more potential to generate recruit more consistently. So we'll go ahead and do that, and that's very unfortunate. Oh, okay. All right, so Devour Strength came out. Great one if you are really getting a lot of the shakedown cards, because you'll be able to KO other heroes. So get rid of all of the chaff and keep the wheat. Blood Stallion Fight. Each player reveals a top card of their deck. For each card, KO it or put it back. Really awesome to see that. Really happy to see that. Blade of the Fallen is another really, really good one. I'm not really planning on getting a lot of magic heroes, but it's still worth picking up at the appropriate time because I imagine that I will be forced into that route at some point. So go ahead and start playing. Two scheme twists already, which is pretty rough. But at least that's a quarter of them out of the way, and I won't have to worry about them coming up at inopportune times. And, just gratuitous Darissa shot because I absolutely love this artwork. All right, Rally on Me. Let's grab that. Another one comes out. Okay. So my hand is going to be forced with this, unfortunately, because a lot of villains coming out, and I need to start defeating some so that I'm able to progress and I'm able to prevent villains escaping from Alameth. So we'll do that. There's my 3. Go ahead and defeat that. KO an envoy and put back an envoy. And that's, it's a little unfortunate because I am going for money. But again, get rid of the chaff, keep the wheat, and you're going to have a pretty potent deck. So moving right along. Okay, so that's going to be 2. We will have enough. I think my choice now... I love Deadeye, and I'm going to definitely grab that eventually, but I think at this point I still need to focus on money. Normally I don't like to buy money after the first 3 to 4 turns, but in this one, since I am going for a hog strategy, I need to get well spent as quickly as I can, and that's going to mean getting large numbers of recruit. Go for that money as often and as much as possible. This is a great one for each of your Oran's Wall heroes. Rescue a villager. It's great because all of these heroes are Oran's Wall. It's unfortunate. I'm probably going to... The only way that I won't have a villain escape on my next turn, or to start the next turn, is if the Master Strike comes out, or if a villager comes out, but that's pretty unlikely, and I can't really rely on that. Go ahead and grab a shakedown. Go ahead and grab a shakedown. Yep, villain escape. That's really very unfortunate. And as much as it kills me to do so, I'll go ahead and get rid of a Lightfoot. Ah, interesting. Another one of those comes out. So play that. Get a good amount of recruit. I'm going to be shy. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to be shy of what I would need in order to get the attack bonus. But, you know, at least I have a good amount of recruit at this time. You know, I'll go ahead and grab a Deadeye. It's going to be dead weight to me for the most part, but I think I have a decent amount of recruit. And well spent isn't going to be coming out every turn. It's going to be one of those things where when it comes out, I will be doing well, but I do need to grab some attack cards as well. Another villain. Oh, even worse. Even worse. That Scheme Twist is deadly because you play 2 cards from the villain deck. Oof. Oof. Another Lightfoot. Ah, Leader of the Vanguard. Love to see that. Escape. I got you covered. Wound. Oh! This is so brutal. This is so brutal. Ow. Ow, guys. Well, I just had 4 more villains escape, so you can see how quickly and easily that will happen. The unfortunate thing is now I'm halfway through the villain deck and I barely have any kind of synergy. I barely have any hope at getting what I need for the synergies, so I am hurting bad. I am hurting in this game. So now I have to stop and take stock. What do I really need most? Do I want to grab Leader of the Vanguard at this point, or do I want to grab more recruit? And I think I need more recruit, because I still don't have enough to get well spent, and even if I were to get it, you know, I need more recruit in order to fuel it. So I think I'm going to grab both the Strength in Numbers and Shakedown. I will, with the more that I get, I will have more opportunities to get Leader of the Vanguard and well spent. Oh, man. Oh. Another Scheme Twist. At least there are only 2 left. I at least have that going for me. Wow, this is the impossible choice. No, I'm going to get rid of a Shakedown. I want to preserve the Deadeye because I'm going to need that attack. So I really, really need to start defeating some enemies because this is just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane how this one's playing out, but, you know, I at least finally will have enough to buy well spent. That's going to help tremendously. Do I want to KO a card or end up with an extra card? I think I need to KO a card. Get rid of... yeah, I'll get rid of an Envoy, I think. Absolutely brutal. 8 have escaped. There are 2 more scheme twists, so that could potentially... I get those 2 scheme twists, and I could potentially be done. But at least I'm finally going to have a decent shot at KOing some folk. So normally I would say, you know what, let's go for Darissa, but I really got to clear out. I got to really clear out some of these. So not on the road or the mountains. Play the top card of the villain deck. That's the ambush. Each player reveals a strength hero or gains a wound. I don't have one, so I'm not facing him, even though I do have 9 attack. I think, since I'm going to defeat 2 villains either way, I think I'm going to start with Books of the Dead to help out my next hand. And I'll go ahead and grab the Hope Fades as well. Oof. Alright. I'll go ahead and grab another Strength in Numbers, help myself out, and moving right along. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, I'll go ahead and hit the play button. Get all that beautiful, beautiful recruit. So I'll grab Leader of the Vanguard, and then I'll probably grab the Rally on Me, but I might go for the Lightfoot. Now I already missed out on the villain that is going to give me extra victory points for having the magic heroes, but I still love the card draw. Still love that card draw. And that's going to be it for that turn. Scheme Twist. Oh. Well, I don't need Hand It Over. Master Strike. Put 2 cards on top of your deck. So, let's see. This will actually get me good attack. I won't be able to hit the threshold here, but I need that for this synergy. Go ahead and put Rally on Me and Envoy, and this will just be kind of a dead hand. So play that, and proceed accordingly. Okay, so I'll defeat both of these guys. Extra card, KO, some dead weight, and that will be good for that. And I'll go for another Lightfoot. I guess I don't really have that much diversity of skill type and thus color in my deck, but Rally on Me would still be pretty good. So I really need to step things up here because I am facing off against time, and it's not helping me. So I really got to get things going. I need to ramp it up and grab attack. So here's some attack there, and I'm not going to buy any more down here. Okay, so we have Lightfoot, grab me a card. Strength in Numbers. Deadeye. Shakedown. So I missed the threshold to get the extra attack, unfortunately. I'm not fighting you in the forest or mountains, so I'm not going to KO anyone. You are in the road, so I'll grab you because that will get me 3 villagers and help the bottom line a little bit. And yeah, I definitely need more attack. I have 7 recruits, so I'll go ahead and grab a We Happy Few and a I Got You Covered. Not looking good, friends. Not looking good at all. Particularly because there are 4 cards here. I haven't scratched Darissa. Man. Well, this was an abject failure. Yeah, I have not. I don't have a shot at winning this, and that's really too bad. Everything went by real quick. Now, and again, you need to stop and decide: do you go after the mastermind, or do you go after the villains? The villains are going to kill me just as much as the mastermind's, various abilities would. Go ahead and draw an envoy. Don't need to buy anything, but we can still use it to defeat the mastermind a second time. And I'll go ahead and recruit the magic barrier and move things right along. Alright, so next card is a Scheme Twist, and that's going to cause me to lose because it needs to reveal additional cards, and I don't have that ability. So unless I was able to defeat Darissa twice this turn, which is not going to happen, that's all she wrote. Oh, that's very disappointing. And it's not like RNG. It's not like RNG got me in trouble. It's well, I mean, there was an element of that, but it's all my fault. Man, very disappointing. Oh well, there's game. Get rid of this and done. Interesting. I thought that I would have lost immediately. A little bit extra opportunity here. Another shot at Darissa. Take another turn after this one. If only that would actually come into play and allow me to have another turn. But nope. And there we go. Now I personally count a draw as a loss, but you can leave that up to interpretation. And clearly, guys, I do not know the right strategy for this game, for this level, and I'm going to rely on you to let me know the way to approach it and the way to get those victory points, because for whatever reason it just is eluding me. And the places where I went wrong, I think that I didn't switch over to grabbing those attack focused cards quickly enough. I think I was just kind of relying on, or rather, I was too focused on the hog strategy. Once I saw what cards had come out initially, I probably should have focused at that point. Even I should have gone, instead of the traditional hog strategy, I probably should have gone more with the ranged strategy that I was talking about initially. But, losses do happen, and as unfortunate as it is, thankfully you can go back and play it again and keep playing and keep trying until you're able to get out that win and, get those soaring victory point totals. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Love to hear from you. What is working much better than my pitiful strategy. So, as always, hope you're having a good one, and I'll talk to you in a few days.